we really decked this place out.
In the end, only one will be left standing. I am your host, Trevor McGregor, and this is my co-host, Derek Johnson.
So, who's got what it takes?
Welcome to Disventure Camp Season 4.
Think of this season as a fresh start. Lots of new twists await you at your camp. The hidden immunity totem is in play, so first come first served. And on an unrelated note, who here is good at building shelters?
Correctamundo, Amelie. This season is tougher than any season prior. In fact, your first challenge begins right now.
For your first challenge, you all must find your camps and begin building a shelter with whatever you can find. Get creative, suckers!
The winning shelter will win tarp, helping you stay dry from the inevitable rainstorms. Here's a map to your camps. We will check in on your shelter and hello, beautiful people. It is time to judge the structures.
However, before we do, we have a little surprise.
It is my pleasure to introduce our new intern who will help judge these shelters.
Excuse you? I'm not old enough to be... You know what? Never mind. Let's get this over with.
That's right. Earn your reduced parole.
Congrats to the winning team, the Red Team!
Since both structures were sturdy, it honestly came down to aesthetics.
Here's your tarp. Should help you make sleep nice and dry. Good morning, campers. How'd everyone sleep?
Today's reward challenge will test your memory and your team camaraderie.
Why do you think it's abandoned? But we got it working for today's challenge.
On my go, each team will ride the coaster and you will see 8 flags appear alongside the coaster at random intervals.
If you mess up, you must send 2 members on the coaster again. It will cost you a lot of time, so be careful. The winning team will receive sleeping bags. I'm sure sleeping dry is nice, but sleeping warm is even better. Alright, now campers can start working on arranging the order.
Thinks they have it, and they are wrong! Start up the ride! Send 2 people down!
Blue team, your first submission is... wrong. Red team seems to think that they have it. And they are correct! The red team wins the reward! Jake was right the first time. I suggest you listen more to your teammates, Spencer.
Team, another loss. Wow. Just be glad it ain't immunity.
Red team, come pick up your sleeping bags. Need to start your first immunity challenge?
In front of you is a narrow platform surrounded by mud. We will have one-on-ones against one another. Points by pushing your opponent and sticks provided. First team to 5 wins immunity.
Team, I'll see your butts in elimination, where someone will be the first voted out of Disventure Camp.
And go!
Anna wins the first point for the red team. Ready? Go!
Logan scores the first point for blue team. The score is 1-1. Next round.
Natalia scores for blue. The score is 2-1.
That took longer than necessary, but Richard wins the point. Linda from blue now takes on Jade from red. Ready? Go!
It scores a point for red, but blue is still leading 3-2. And Anastasia is disqualified. Unfortunately, Anastasia forgot you can only knock players off with the stick. Benji gets the point.
Okay, the score is 3-3 tie. Ready? Go! Ooh, that hurts, but still counts. Red leads 4-3.
Ted needs to win this point if he wants to keep the blue team in it. Ted wins barely. It is 4-4, meaning the next point is our winning point. Winner wins it for their team.
Diego scores the final point. Red team wins again.
Enjoy the night off.
For you, blue team, got nothing for you.
Welcome one and all to our new elimination trial area.
What is this game of telephone going on here?
Interesting. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that gender lines have been drawn. Oh, comment? Well, you know how this works, and if you don't, you'll figure it out soon enough. One by one, make your way to the voting booth, then write down the name of the person you want to send home.
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. First vote, Ted, Marissa. That's 3 votes, Marissa. Alessio. That's 4 votes, Alessio. First person voted out of Disventure Camp, Alessio.
Sorry, Alessio, it's time for you to go. Have a gander.
Not much of a reaction. Alright, well, it's time for your next immunity challenge. I'll explain on the ride. Milady?
Today's challenge will focus on your fears.
The only way to progress is to finish your challenge. If a player fails to finish a challenge, the entire team gets a 5